gobble up. Mommy booted up, she get down and gobble, gobble up. Cause my money up, slide, slide in the belly trucker. The rave trucker, your bestie is a dick sucker. A big double, assalamu alaikum.
What's good, nigga? What's really good?
What's up, everybody? It's your boy Hood Philosopher, and it is Sunday, which means it's Mother's Day. So make sure y'all show your mom some love out here, man, in these streets, man. Send them a call, text, hug them, whatever you gotta do. Just show them some love. It's also the end of the week, which means it is time for my new video series called The Week Of, where I'll be covering everything that happened the week prior, all the biggest stories, and giving my thoughts and opinions on them. And this week has been a crazy one. 6ix9ine has broken the internet. He's broken YouTube, he's broken Instagram Live, and he's given an explanation for his snitching ways. King New York is back, and I got to tell you, man, it's hilarious, all right? So I'll be covering that. In addition, people are out here getting away with killing black men in the streets, but it's nothing new. We'll be going over that. And also, President Trump might have coronavirus. Coronavirus or not, Xbox is back at it again, taking L's before the new console is even dropped. So if you haven't been living underneath the rock for the last few years, 6ix9ine was recently released from jail, and he is back with a new music video, and he went on Instagram Live where he broke the record for the most viewers on Instagram Live with 2 million viewers, completely destroying the previous record. And in the Instagram Live video, he addressed him snitching. I'm gonna go ahead and play the video right now, and then we'll discuss it afterwards.
If there is a street code, right? If there is a street code and there's something so-called as loyalty and everything and no snitching and all of that, I get it, right? But where was the loyalty when you was sleeping with my baby mother? Where was the loyalty when you was caught on the wiretap trying to kill me? Where was the loyalty when you tried to kidnap my mother? Where was the loyalty when you was stealing millions of dollars from me? Where was that? So who broke it first? I get it. Don't fight fire with fire. I'm sorry. But what did I do wrong? Be loyal to niggas that's fucking my baby moms? Be loyal to niggas that kidnap me? Beat the shit out of me? Video and everything? I'm supposed to be loyal to that? No, you know what? You know what it is? Y'all don't want to accept the fact that those is all true facts. Y'all don't want to accept. Y'all understand why I snitch. Y'all understand. Y'all don't want to understand. It's not that y'all don't understand. Y'all don't want to understand. Y'all don't want to understand that, damn, this kid really was, he moved their families out of poverty. He paid for schools for all of the members, whatever, but he snitched on them. Why? Were they loyal to me? Cause when I met son, he was sleeping on the rug. I give him look, listen, I'm a rainbow Mexican hair kid. I rap. I'm not about that gang shit, but listen, I know how to get us out.
So 6ix9ine actually makes a lot of valid points in this video. Like, let's be real here. I'm not going to jail for nobody, okay? And I'm not some street dude. Like, I'm not out here running these streets trying to be a thug or trying to prove anything to nobody. I'm not going to jail for anybody. If I need to tell somebody that you're out here messing up and you're out here doing these crimes, I'm going to tell. I value my life, okay? But the problem is, this is hip-hop, and hip-hop, more and more, saying this is hip-hop starting to mean less and less. But at the end of the day, this is hip-hop, and you cannot exist in hip-hop and concurrently be known as a snitch, all right? Because this gangster image that he has, that he tried to build for himself, and we all see was a joke from the beginning, don't get me wrong, but that's gone. That's dead. You see him in this music video with all the colorful paint and stuff and the graphic. 6ix9ine is literally a caricature, and they're expanding his character to a point where it's literally a joke. 6ix9ine knows that he is a joke, and he's the first one to joke about himself. He's a troll. He's literally a troll. He's a character. He is the embodiment of what is wrong with hip-hop today, and that it is one big freaking mascot show right now. That is hip-hop. You can't try 6ix9ine's gangster because it's clear that he's not one. He's not been one from the beginning. It's Daniel. We all know it's Daniel Hernandez. We all know this is Danny, right? So I believe 6ix9ine can still exist. I'm not personally a fan of his music. I'm sure he'll get a lot of views on TikTok. I'm sure he'll go up. I'm sure he'll do the Drake thing, and I'm sure there's a spot for him. But you know, real niggas is not fucking with 6ix9ine, and for me, it's not because he snitched. I mean, that's his business. And them, like he said, them boys was doing him dirty. I don't blame 6ix9ine for what he did at all. Calling him a rat, all that, cool. That's cool. But at the end of the day, we all know what it was from the beginning. We all know this dude was a joke from the beginning. He's a troll. That's what he does. And the people have spoken, and the dude is breaking the internet right now. So the dude has a career ahead of himself, and I can't be mad at the dude, man. The King of New York is back. New York, back to taking L's. But nothing's new. So on the gaming news, Xbox Series X released its first look at its gameplay, and for some reason, Xbox forgot to include the gameplay. This is a major L for Xbox, and honestly nothing new with the release of the Xbox One, but you'd think Microsoft would learn from its mistakes in the past and not have a gameplay trailer where they do not show any gameplay. On top of that, if you look closely in the footage, it says at the top that this gameplay is in development, and it is not necessarily what Xbox X Series gameplay is, but what it could potentially look like. Not only did Xbox not show any real gameplay, they didn't even show any trailers that are running on the Xbox Series X hardware. Even so, a lot of gamers were disappointed in the actual graphics and the so-called gameplay trailers that were showed. People are expecting a bigger jump between the console generations like Xbox One, PS4 was from the previous consoles, PS3, Xbox 360 from the consoles before then. But people gotta really understand that we're kind of at a standstill in gaming graphics as a whole. And while there's new technologies being introduced, gaming really hasn't taken that big of a leap in graphic development. You console gamers also gotta realize that watching a stream on your 1080p laptop or your phone is not going to give graphics justice, especially because a lot of graphic detail is not seen unless you're looking at a high resolution gaming monitor or TV. I still think that new console graphics are going to be a big step forward, especially in the frames and resolution standpoint of gaming, and I'm still very excited for it. But Xbox definitely took an L with this one, but it's nothing new. We've come to expect this from Xbox. In other news, the two white men that killed Ahmad back in February have finally been charged with this murder. This only happened because of the public outcry right after the video of his shooting was released to the public. Gregory Michael and Travis Michael were finally charged in the murder of Ahmad 64 days after killing an unarmed black man. 64 days after an attempted cover-up by Georgia police. To a lot of people, it seems like racism is getting worse, and all black people know that racism is not getting worse. It's always been here. It's always been a problem, and the only difference is today we're able to record these events, and these events go viral. But it's a reality in every single black person's lives that we may walk outside and be killed for nothing but the color of our skin. Yes, all people commit crimes, all people do things, The only thing we are asking for is to be treated equally by the law. There is no doubt in my mind that if two black men, a father and his son, chased after a white man jogging and ended up shooting him, no matter what the circumstances, they will be arrested on sight, if not killed by the police when they arrive with them having guns. And there's not a single person out there, whether you're black, white, Hispanic, Asian, Hispanic, that can say that that is not true. That is the problem in this country. We are not treated equally. And people will not be quiet until we are. All we're asking for is accountability. The fact that the police department and the prosecutors in this case did not seek charges is clear that this is a systematic problem, and has been a systematic problem in this country for years.